I'm very proud of the services that Episcopal Community Services provides to San Francisco. These are essential services. They're right at the heart of what it makes human life better and sustainable. And they've been doing it for a long time, and they've been doing it as well as it possibly can be done. This is an organization that does emergency work in terms of shelters, but it goes much further in striking at what we call the root causes of poverty and homelessness. And they do it with complete professionalism and compassion. So I am so
people. As a person in the news business, I'm really fortunate to have the opportunity to be involved in a lot of programs and visit and see a lot of programs in our Bay Area. And I always marvel at how much love and goodness is in the Bay Area, how many people want to open their hands and stretch out their hands to help others. And it just makes me feel so good to be a part of this community. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan, and our Sunday school teacher, Mrs. Fuquay, used to always, in case she's listening, used to always tell us that you have to give back, that's part of your responsibility as being a human being, that it is a part of your role that you have to give back. And certainly today's honorees share that same principle.
Over the past decade, we have been inspired by your continued efforts to help the most indigent and very low-income people obtain housing, jobs, shelter, and the essential services they need to prevent and end homelessness. Your holistic approach is a model for organizations locally and across the country. Your push for innovative solutions to social problems and your push for long-term solutions has helped you to turn around the lives of more than 8,000 people, which you serve every year.
Lives around, that's what ECS does. It restores life. And that's one of the greatest contributions you can make, not only to civilization itself, but to mankind. The restoration of life is big, and we're involved in that, and it's such a pleasure to be hooked up with them. And here today, this is a gathering of the good-hearted. What do the good-hearted do? We keep hope alive. We're the vanguards and the caretakers of hope. And with that, you've all done a damn good job. Thank you.
The current data shows that over 80,000 San Francisco residents over the age of 25 years old has less than a 9th grade education. And in Soma, where the Skills Center is located, 7,000 adults need GED. So there's a big gap. The numbers of people we serve now and the numbers that we need to serve. And I believe that for San Francisco to continue to be a world-class city now and in the future, we must invest in our education in creative ways for our young and older adults that supports them in stepping out of the cycle of poverty that is chronic and has existed for multiple generations in San Francisco. And I think
I'm very pleased that so many of my colleagues at the Interfaith Council, the Interfaith Center, are here today to join with me. And I know that they would agree with me, and I certainly know the cantor of my congregation, Raz Barak, would agree with me, that one of the basic tenets in Judaism is tikkun olam, which means repair the world. We've been given a world that is full of pain, full of horror, full of need of repair, and that's our job. So with all of our working together, I know we can make a difference.
But what we celebrate today is a great example of people like Rita and Sherri and Bobby and our colleagues at the San Francisco Foundation who day after day, year after year, help many people end homelessness in their own lives. So if we haven't solved it as a community and with the broad stroke, many people have solved it in their own lives with the support of others. And I'd say the real challenge